Hi, I'm Emma, LCA Specialist at Ecochain, and I'm going to show you how you can make product comparisons in Mobius. And this can be very helpful because it can help you compare the impacts of different products with one another and get some more insights on where those differences are coming from in order to maybe make more sustainable decisions. This video is meant for beginning users of Mobius, and I'm going to use the t-shirt demo as an example. The first thing you always need to do when you want to compare one product with another one is select one of the products. I'm here in my product library, and let's say that I am a t-shirt manufacturer and I want to compare my black cotton t-shirt with another black t-shirt, this one, t-shirt polyamide black, to see which one is maybe more sustainable in certain categories. What I am going to do is just open the t-shirt cotton black. In order to get to the comparison, what I can now do is go to the tools button in the top right and click on comparison. And now, of course, I need to select the t-shirt that I want to compare it with. So I'm going to type polyamide. And now it shows the inventories of both t-shirts next to each other. And currently the inventories are collapsed, but I can also, of course, expand them and get more details. Of course, you need to think about what impact category you want to compare these t-shirts on, because there are a lot of impact categories available and the impact might differ per impact category. So let's say that in this case we want to compare these t-shirts on climate change and water use. The first thing we can do is look at the total impact of the t-shirts. Then we can see that in this case the t-shirt cotton black is doing better in terms of climate change fossil because it has a lower impact, and we can also see where the difference is coming from, and that is from the impact of the fabric. So you see that the cotton fabric has a lower carbon footprint in this case than the polyamide fabric. So that's already interesting insights. But we also want to compare on water use because we think that's very important. So let's switch the impact category. What we can see now is that actually the cotton t-shirt is doing a lot worse than the polyamide t-shirt because the cotton is consuming way more water. So you can see this is way more water than this. It really depends on what you find important and what impact category you are using, what the results are. This already gave us a lot of insights, but actually Mobius has a few other views to compare available as well. Here we have the flat view. In the flat view we can see a table which only shows any item in the model that has impact reference attached to it. As you can see, of course, the one t-shirt has flows like cotton fibers that the other one doesn't. If they share the same item, the table will also show you whether the first t-shirt that you're comparing is using more of a certain item than the other one. So then it will show like a red arrow, and if the first t-shirt you're comparing, so the left one, is doing better, then it will show a green arrow. This is how you can compare them with one another. You can also sort the flat table and stuff like that. And finally, what you can also do is show the bars. So here, instead of numbers, it shows impact bars, and you can also compare them visually. Another view you can use to compare your products is the sunburst. Each of the sunbursts sum up to 100%. So even though they are the same size, of course the impact is really different for both of them, as you can see here. So it's really a way of comparing the contributions of each item within the full product, but not necessarily to compare the impact of these individual things with one another. For example, here you can see that the cotton fibers, of course, make up a big part of the water footprint of this cotton t-shirt. For the polyamide fibers, actually the electricity makes up a bigger part of the impact, and that is just simply because the fibers use so much less water. Because both of these products use exactly the same electricity and exactly the same amount, you can just see how big the impact of all the water use of the cotton fibers is. In this video I showed you how you can compare your products in Mobius and how you can use that information to see the differences in impact and make more sustainable decisions. If you have any more questions about this topic or you want to know more, you can consult all of our resources, and good luck doing your own LCA Mobius.